I'm Lauren Garrity. I'm a math teacher at Waltham High School.
And I'm Connor Rooney. I'm a physics teacher here at Waltham High School. So thank you for watching this informational video on the proposed pilot schedule for Waltham High School in school year 2019-2020. The schedule committee is a group of teachers at Waltham High School, along with a few curriculum directors and associate principals. We started our work in January of this year, 2019, to address some of the problems with our current schedule. We began by talking with teachers and students about downsides of our current schedule and put together some priorities for future adjustments to the schedule. We then developed a few different options for altered schedules to alleviate those problems and meet some of those priorities that we had identified. After we went back to the staff and students, we got their feedback on the different options and decided that a weekly flex block and an early release once per week for teachers to be able to do common planning time was going to be the best option available to us. And then finally, we developed a specific schedule that you will see on the next slide, and we just checked that it met all the regulations by the state of Massachusetts and contractual requirements from staff.
So here you can see the proposed pilot schedule for the 2019-2020 school year. The two additions that are circled are the flex block and early release only on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, classes will be slightly shortened to accommodate for these additions, and students will have an early release at 1:30 p.m. Students who choose to or need to remain at the high school after 1:30 will be given the choice of a couple supervised areas. These additions will minimize disruptions students frequently face throughout the school day, as well as provide teachers with time to thoughtfully collaborate with each other. So our proposed pilot schedule fixes two key issues in our current schedule. The first being that students are regularly pulled out of their academic classes for a variety of reasons, such as advisory, class assemblies, guidance seminars, and surveys. This happens on an almost weekly basis and is often announced a few days in advance, giving teachers little time to prepare. The 30-minute flex block would allow a scheduled time for these frequent but necessary disruptions to take place, allowing the rest of the students' week to run much more smoothly. It will also give them some time, some weeks, to get an academic and/or emotional support as needed. The second issue we currently have is that there is no time during the day for teachers to collaborate, to share best practices, create common materials, or check in about shared students. The early release for students would give teachers time to work within and outside of their disciplines to better support students and enhance their experiences at WHS. More concretely, it would allow special ed teachers time to meet with general education teachers, ELL teachers to plan supports for their shared students, and teachers like Connor Rooney and I to plan interdisciplinary projects that we've been trying to do for years. For students who would need to stay after school from 1:30 to 2 for sports or other activities, we plan on staffing an area for a quiet study hall and one as more of a hangout space. We are going to contact food services and see if they can open up during that time for students to get a snack as well.
So the schedule committee is committed to hearing from all stakeholders. A recent poll of the WHS staff showed that over 94%, or 132 out of 40 staff, responded in favor of this schedule proposal. Additionally, when we are asked about what was the most important thing that's missing from our current schedule, over 50% of staff respond that adding common planning time was their first priority. This proposed schedule responds to the staff members' request for more time to work together, with the ultimate goal being to ensure that all WHS graduates are college and career ready. So thanks for taking the time to view this presentation and video regarding the change to the Waltham High School schedule for next year, 2019-2020. This is an important way for teachers and other professionals to have time to work together in order to provide the best education for your children. And it's also going to give students additional opportunities to make connections with their peers and with WHS staff. If you have any questions or you'd like to share your comments, you can email any of the members of this, any of these members of the scheduling committee that you can see behind me. So thank you for watching.